sir.
Here comes the screen. Wall to Howard. Oh, emphatic slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes!
And one.
He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself
yes,
fully
sir.
on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
It's Washington with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Wall to Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You feel that? I see the
Pretty sure nobody calls him that anymore, but okay.
The front court. The lead is 2. Here's a chance from long range. Working hard on the glass. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Porter. Beal to Wall. Fine to shoot. From the outside, no good.
Wow!
With authority.
Don't try me. Don't try me.
To the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
He tried it. He tried it.
This all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
John Wall at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Hornets have the basketball. Short jumper misses. Into the front court comes Wall. Now down 6. Here comes the screen. Wall, great feed, sets it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Kemba Walker up against the 8-time All-Star. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound owned by Washington. 4-3. Unconventional to say the least. It's no good. Going to launch beyond the arc.
And one.
He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Free throws up and perfect. Coming right back to you. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. That's the end of one here in game number
3. Bye.
On to the second quarter. Jim, I don't know if we're going to... To Kelly Oubre. Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Trying to cash in. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Washington basketball. Gets a look. Can't hit. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Austin Rivers at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career mark of 64%.
Hey, lock up.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
Water.
That was a tough shot.
C to three, B to three. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got
Water.
something different. You got that moxie.
I got that moxie.
Rivers to bring it into the front
I got that moxie.
14-point deficit.
I'm good like that.
To Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, pass the ball, boy.
Screen coming. Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce. Lamb guarded by the former Dookie. Knocked loose. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Beal. Monk picked up by Rivers. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Cruises inside for 2.
Yes, sir.
One of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Kelly Oubre. To Rivers. Great dish to set it up. Whoa, what a finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Fires the 3. He was all over him. Rivers into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. Throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Taken down by Howard. Rivers with the basketball. The deficit now up to 12. To Howard. Shot from the lane won't go.
Pass it to me, I'm shooting.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count.
One. And that's 2.
Knocks down a pair. Just inside the arc. And
Nope.
the buzzer. 3 quarters down, it's been all Hornets. The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the 4th. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this.
Yes,
Ed,
sir.
but the reality of the matter is, this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Another follow. Stays out. Walker with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Wizards with the basketball. Wall. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court, it's Walker. They lead it by 14. Batum to Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Kemba Walker up against John Wall. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Howard, the rebound. To Porter. Otto Porter. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
Charlotte basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Can't convert the free throw. Wall. Knocks it down from mid-range. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Has a look. Not that time. Porter, knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Yes, and the foul.
And one.
In a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way.
And one. Britt, say and one.
Misses that one free throw. Wall with it up top. Trailing by 14. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Billy Hernangomez. Huge block. Beal.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intention.
Sent it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
I ain't getting my stuff blocked this time. Money!
As he drills it,
showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Run me that.
There it is, John Wall. Now 3 for 9.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Dwight Howard able to recover with
I'm getting tired of Dwight tonight.
and count the basket. three.
Brick.
At the buzzer, it's the Hornets with the victory.
It wouldn't have helped y'all.
From this series, 2-1 as they head to an elimination game in Game 4. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This is
the Charlotte Hornets.
Skip to the player of the game.
With a significant
player of the game.
Oh,
you can't track leadership
me?
on a stat sheet. It was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA, and that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining me.
132. Hey. Should be level 15.
As you and I both know, Stephen A., the playoffs are a totally different game. You have to be at your highest competitive gear throughout. You got to play every game like you're one away from elimination. I mean, that's the only way to get it done.
Yeah, it's a little extreme, Max, but I hear where you're coming from. The bottom line is the playoffs put an enormous amount of pressure on any player who's made it to the postseason.
Right, and if you can't stand the heat,
still, some like it hot. Take the one, for example. Look at how he's performed. His team claimed another victory at their last game, and it's impressive. So when I look at it from that perspective, I say to myself, in spite of the pressure I mentioned earlier, he still went out, still handled his business. To see someone so young pushing hard to reach the finals, I like that.
Yeah, listen, to put a team on your back and make it to the finals as a rookie, you can count the players who have done that in the history of the game on one hand.
But the possibility remains that he might do it.
Yeah, maybe. If he keeps playing like this, maybe. But don't forget who he's up against in these playoffs. They're stacked.
He's played against a lot of superstars before, and here's the bottom line. If he keeps playing like this and have victories like the one he just had, we could be looking at a champion in the making.
Baby girl, what you doing with your mans? 8,000 in Japan. Telling all the friends, I might put them on the ground. I just popped a zip, 50,000 in Japan.
Baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't playing no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the she for the fame, so I in my range.
Hey, look.
Money to the top, never stop. That work, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. I might put it on the ground. Baby girl,
What you doing with your mans? I just popped the Zan, 50,000 in Japan.
I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms on no vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the ground. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms on no vans. And she telling all her
friends, I'm gonna put them on the ground.
Baby, wait.
Hey, hey.
It's getting late. It was past 8. Took it to my face. Baby, you like some wait. Call Jake. Think I need that. The face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is
Let's get it.
This is the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with a very formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams and Cohen. Jay, this crowd is hyped, and you look at their guys coming in. They appear to be fired up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
And this is a possible elimination game here tonight. So the focus has to be there on both sides.
Oh, with the foul and a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the
Water. Water!
It's Washington with the basketball. There it is, John Wall. Missed his first, that one goes.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Beyond the arc for three.
Ah!
Message received. Well defended. Into the front court comes Wall. Looking to make something happen. Beal gets a shot up off the mark. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I was expecting a dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They trail by 2. Wizards pull down the board. Wizards have it. It's Wall. Won't go. He needs some work on his side, given how they're defending. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take one.
Baby girl, what are you doing? What are your mans? I just
That's
in Japan.
Leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Dwight Howard at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed.
Run me that.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his feet. He fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Parker with it, trailing by 4. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance.
Y'all gotta be kidding me.
So many times we get
Y'all have got to be kidding me. What is going on?
But more often than not,
Come on.
the player who makes the play happen. This
Can't convert the free throw.
What the hell?
Wall to Beal. Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark. Trying to cash in. That's no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Bradley Beal has got 2 shots
For a reach-in foul?
so far, and hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Why are we down by so much, bruh?
Walker with the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot.
This should not be. Why are we down by so much? Cover
deep three at the buzzer.
Dang it.
Halftime here in game 4.
Almost had it.
Let's get you to Orlando.
Almost had it.
Hello to Jalen Rose.
Skip.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Walker.
I'm gonna get to the rim.
On that one.
Yes, sir.
Where that one was headed.
31 to
Ball
17.
with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Into the front court, it's Walker. Trailing by 14. He called him a two. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Great job.
We need to
using
catch
that
up
shoulder
here,
to create
guys.
contact with the
We
defender
need this
without
dub.
hesitation.
Wall. Here comes the screen. To Wall. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. Kemba Walker against the former #1 pick. Gets toughness right there.
Let's go.
Physical inside.
Now we down to
Gets it
10
go.
points, baby.
I can tell you what conversation he just had in his own head. I had him. I mean, I thought I had him.
Here comes the screen. Works it. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Walker into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. To Walker. Short jumper misses. Smith with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. Slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Perfect feed.
Let's
to
go.
set the basket. Now the Wizards are going to take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Austin Rivers. Rebound pulled in by Charlotte.
Oh yeah, blow by.
To Nick Batum. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Washington basketball. Austin Rivers. Down for Smith. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throws good. A three-point play, and the lead back down to 12. Rivers to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Porter. Howard.
Only up by 12, bro.
5 to shoot for Washington. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
They're up by 14.
The okey doke. Let's see if they'll try that one again.
to Batum. Scores from the post.
They're up by 12.
Equals high percentage.
Wizards with the basketball. To Porter. And a pass taken away by Charlotte. And the finish at the
Now
rim.
they're up by
And
10.
sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rivers with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. To Howard. Shot from the lane won't go. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Wizards at the control. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Down low to Smith. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Game over.
The Wizards are the winners. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.
Hey,
We look forward to seeing you again
cuz.
next time.
Hey. Hey. Rip.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah. How could you wish you never let me?
Hey, it's dribble too much. Did you see that poster from the one last night? You gotta check this out. It take a lot of balance and strength to get up and punch on somebody like that. It's dribble too much. Check out my channel.
So what if we win this game? Then what? Hey. You wanna fight? Huh? You wanna fight? Whoosh. Yeah. Yeah. Whoosh. Backhand. 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 Too much? Too much? Hoof. Hoof. You know I'm just playing. You know I'm just playing. You know I'm just playing. I can change the players. Oh, I was about to say. Give me a bed. Get in your bed. Woo. I stalled. The weekend we go down. Let me see all that. I stalled. I'm not gonna press nothing. You see?
Won by the Washington Wizards. Wall. To Porter. Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark. Walker with the basketball. Just underway in an ever-crucial Game 5.
Hey. Mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. You need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Wall to Porter. Billy Hernan-Gomez sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
You've got to get that one to go.
That's not what I wanted to do.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done
It's a clear lane. I could have dunked that. Could have slammed it down. You feel me?
Instead of settling for a jumper.
To Beal. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Nick Batum. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. With authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Wizards have it. John Wall missed his first. That one goes.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Screen coming. Kemba Walker against the 5-time All-Star. To Batum. Shot clock winding down. 4-3. Wizards have the rebound. Wall across the timeline. They trail by 2. To Beal.
Let's go. Lock them up.
Fight to shoot for Washington. Beal. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove
wow.
It was more in his own head.
To Nick Batum. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
I shot block on this play. I can't get to the rim. Come on, y'all.
There it is, John Wall.
Ah!
2 for 3 now here in the first.
When the ball's in his hands, we
Ah! Come on, it's supposed to be a knockdown, baby. No. That's BS. Get in your bed. Get in your bed.
1 quarter in the book. This has the potential to be a good one.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
And the finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Rivers with the basketball. Leads 1. To Kelly Oubre. Austin Rivers to Howard. Shot clock winding down. Just not going down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
No foul.
No and one. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. Down a point. To Howard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that?
Hey.
I see the confidence.
Hey. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's a time. It's a time. It's a time. It's a time.
Point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Charlotte with the basketball. Kemba Walker matched up with Rivers.
Pop.
Going to launch. Beyond the
Lock.
Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every
I just came back into the game. Shut up, man.
Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in.
Go ahead.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Alright, Tomas.
Across the
Pass me the rock. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Alright, let me show you that I can get to the paint.
To Howard.
Why is he left wide open like that? Like, that's y'all's fault.
Man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Walker into the front court.
Get all that.
Our score all
Going
even
right
in
here.
this third quarter. Lamb up against the 8-time All-Star. To Kemba Walker.
Get off me, dog. Go ahead, pass me that rock, cuz. Doo-doo.
Look won't go. To Howard. Superman.
Lock him up, bro. Like, what is y'all doing?
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year. Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Wizards at the control. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I'm not gonna be at our home court and losing. You know what I'm saying?
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Rivers into the front court. His group now down 2. To Howard. Hornets snare the rebound. Walker with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Give it to him.
There you go, my brother.
Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
To Howard. Shot from in close, no good. Knocks it down.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Wizards with the basketball. Quarter 3 at the buzzer.
No.
The Wizards in control of the basketball. You know what's coming.
Go, Hornets, go.
Court, it's Walker. Up 5. Oh, had him going there for a second. Another chance.
Ah, get big.
Good luck
Get
keeping up with that.
Did you
big.
see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Washington basketball. Wall to Beal. Screen coming. Beal. To Porter. Oh, emphatic slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Leads 5. Give it to him. Kemba Walker.
Yes, sir.
For 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Wall. To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. Not going down here. He won't get away with this one.
Oh, now we fouling.
Intentional. Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Porter. Deep 2 there, won't go. The follow won't go either. A couple of cracks.
Get that out of here. I had a hand on that.
The defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots each and every one.
John Wall at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% of the line.
Brick squad.
No good. Missed them both. And he's going to the line to shoot.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Frank Kaminsky has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
Hey, I'll be right there with it. Next play, get paid. We be getting money like 6 ways. Yeah, dig.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Big finish at the rim. It's the Hornets with the victory. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA.
The Charlotte Hornets have advanced to the next level.
Who's the player of the game?
Guillermo Hernan Gomez earned the award the hard way, and that's by doing it around the rim. He took the elbows, put in the effort, and came away. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Gucci down to the socks like a big puppet, baby. But really though, she's still at home. Yay. Lin chop.
last night's game. You said...
I said, excuse me, not to be surprised when you see who advances to the second round, Max. I told you who that was going to be. I told you it was the one. Repeat it.
The one.
Yes,
True.
I was right. I was right. Yet again, because I told you this dude was going to turn it up to a high level. Why? Because he only knows one level. A high one.
All right, listen, slow down there. One playoff advancement does not a superstar make.
I'm telling you like I see it, Max Kellerman, and that's what I saw. A superstar to make it. Somebody with the potential to be the GOAT. That's right.
That's a hot take. The GOAT? Come on.
It's a bold statement, but those are the only ones I know how to make, particularly when I'm factual and accurate, which is almost always. The bottom line is simple. This kid has taken him to the second round. Now let's see where he takes them, how far he's going to take them from here. He could go all the way.
No.
There you go, being naysayer Max again.
Advance week.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice.
Oh my goodness.
Self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Nah, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you.
Yes, sir.
Reinvest, double up, then explain for you.
Guess I'll play one more game and that's it.
Gotta be good. For the pieces I took off in the board. False claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. Doubled up, tripled up, what? Bang on the whole game. Nobody tripping on the finish, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to flash. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, ain't I take my time and take my tribe every level.
The second round of the NBA playoffs is upon us as we get ready for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics.
What are you looking at?
The Charlotte Hornets. Hey everyone, with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at this. The Charlotte Hornets begin the game with the basketball. Walker to Batum. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. Old school equals high percentage. Here's Irving into the front court. Just getting going here in Game 1. To Monroe. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Do the same thing I do.
But that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Walker. To Nick Batum. Nice pass to set things up.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Irving. Deep two there, won't go. To Walker. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Celtics have it to Jaylen Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head in.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from this defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Irving into the front court. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way.